Family Get Up Sport Dash 20 merrily. It is 9:05 a.m. in my city, Chicago. June the 9th, Moon Monday, 2025. 100% on my phone. Going all the way to 9/11. I'm on my deathbed, I guess. Malcolm X said it best. The price of freedom is death, so I guess the police and everybody else got it in for me, and I'm at this damn trap building, 6210 South Kimbark Avenue, Chicago, Illinois, 60637. Because somebody don't appreciate the fact that I stood up for myself at the age of 6 in 1973 because I was being abused as a child, and I couldn't take it no more, so they decided to use me up as an influencer. They always create a problem, the government or whoever, trying to kill you, and then make it seem as though they the savior, and then you think you have a friend in your government. Come to find out, they use you, and they know you gonna try to work to be loved or whatever the case may be, and that tends to work out in their interest and somewhat in yours, like it did with me. I thought if you work hard, you get the American dream, and people at least respect the fact that you made it out of hell. But no, they just use you up, put you back in hell like they did in the beginning. And that's why I was going to be a nurse. I took up nursing assistance at Job Corps, Cleveland, Ohio. And all I learned was how to make my bed, because I looked at my mother growing up when I was a child, and the first thing came to my mind, I'm going to be just like my mother. And they was transferring her to place and using her up and taking advantage of her and stuff like that. And sure enough, here I am. Years later, my mother's gone, and all I learned how to do in Job Corps was make my bed, because basically they just want to box a person in, and the more I rebelled, it bucked the system and let them know I'm independent and free, the more they try to keep me in slavery. People say slavery was over. No, it was just modernized. They did modernize slavery. That's all. They just repackaged it and threw it back at us. With mass incarceration. Because that's what incarceration is, slavery. And so that's why they made me a felon, even though I didn't do it. And they on the verge of trying to do away with me forever, because I'm the originator of rap since the age of 8, 1975. But I didn't get anything. The most I've gotten was 25,000 at one time, and I was working for myself, selling other people music and movies and making them millionaires and billionaires, but for years, and all I got, one lump sum for doing that in the end, or towards the end of me selling their merchandise, was 25,000 at a mall, and of course they got that back, when they railroaded me May 31st, 2008, the same month and day that they dropped the bomb on Tulsa, Oklahoma, because, they said this black man fell on some white lady or whatever, so we at World War III, and when you have war, you don't have to really pay for anything. Think about it. When you was a slave, you didn't have rent and bills. You had work, nigga, from can't see morning to can't see at night. That's what you had. 3 hots in a cot, kind of like prison. You understand? It costs more to incarcerate a person than it does to, keep them free. So, like Malcolm X said, the price of freedom is death. So I've been targeted, and all the ones that came up with me, just a matter of time before they get you. Because when they get me, they gonna get all y'all anyway. They never wanted us to make it, and they just kept us around so they can pimp our mind. It's the memory bank that they after now. And I told them, if I ain't give you nothing else, I'll give you the truth, because that's what's keeping me alive for the most part. And the fact that I keep shocking them by doing dumb stuff like, flipping the Bible and letting them know that God gonna get you for messing with me. I don't drink, drugs, smoke, or fornicate. I'm a good lady, but they disrespect me so much, I just want to go ham sometimes and just get it over with. So, I got these balls right here. And I'm laying down on the job. I need a vacation because I work hard and I don't get paid what I'm worth. And this the photo, color purple. You know, Oprah Winfrey, she really fucked me over because I gave her my child abuse rap at the age of 17 in 1984. And she been pimping me ever since. You know, it's crazy. This the two. I stood up for myself at the age of 6, 1973. I better see 6 stars next to my picture. You know, they want to, you know, kill me and then blow me up after death. But God ain't going to let that happen because they've been blowing me up even while I'm still alive. It's 9/11. You're going to remember this day like 9/11. One day these videos going to come true, but it's going to be too late. Just like back in Noah's day. And white people, we ain't dying without you. Peace.